Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. There are some crazy, bizarre things going on in this world that affects America and affects all of us as American citizens. And not just that, but Americans and others all across the globe. There is some strange things going on. And we, the people, should pay attention to it. First of all, there's one thing that we all agree on. Let's get this understood. We all agree that this earth exists. And all of us, we exist by a power outside of ourselves. We came into being. We can all agree on that. We can all agree that here, being here, every last one of us want our dream to come true. That means having life. Every last one of us want that. No doubt about it. Now, since all of us want that, maybe all of us should have that. And we as a people should understand that we have to work together to achieve that. And so we put our minds together. First, we put our own hearts together. Get it right there. What do we really want? We want what we want for ourselves, at least to be available to everybody else. That's breaking loose from the clutches of selfishness. In fact, it is the one way that selfishness can be overcome with more than you could ever get by being selfish. Because the love of the entire human race is there, pouring itself on you. That's what being cooperative is about. That's what it is all about. Now we sit here and we say we're disgusted with Trump. We say we are disgusted with Miss Clinton. But why are we disgusted with them? Do we ever think about that? Some of us call ourselves liberals. Some of us call ourselves conservatives. Some of us call ourselves rich. And some of us call ourselves poor. Some of us call ourselves black, and some of us call ourselves white. Some of us call ourselves male. Some of us call ourselves female. But we are all responsible. This is the message. For everything that exists in the world today, if it's locally, we're responsible. If it's broadened nationally, we're responsible. And if it happens globally, we're responsible. You see, if we're going to fix it, we might have to start locally. We might have to start with the individual. Recognizing that what I just said must be, because therein lies your peace. Therein lies your prosperity. Therein lies your joy. But we've had people come with answers. Everyone got an answer. And each answer is different. Each answer is different. And they each fail to meet the criteria. The criteria is that what we just said, what we just discussed, happens for everyone. Everyone. That's how you want your God to be. You want your God to protect you. You want your God to love you. Your God brought you here. You want your God to do whatever it is that you want that God to do. That's the desire of everyone. And that God is ready, has already put it in motion for all of the blessedness to happen. All we got to do is claim it. To claim it means what we just discussed. And if we can't do that, we are responsible for Donald Trump. We are responsible for Miss Clinton. We are responsible when everybody says that they are this and they are that and no lawsuits are being filed. Somewhere down the line, somebody's telling the truth. And for us who say, well, they are not. They just conspiring against them. If when we say that, we don't really know, but somebody is saying that it's so. So the way that we can do it in a loving kind of manner is take whatever they're seeking from, if it is lying, if it is cheating, whatever they're seeking, take it from that and put it someplace else. They want power. For what? To manipulate. For what? So they can feel. For what? We get out of the way. Do it God's way. And they will be blessed. And we will be blessed. I just want to tell you, and I hope you get it by now. When you are all alone, you are never alone. You got God with you. I know that might sound crazy coming from a guy like me at a time like this when you're going through what you're going through, but the fact is you're never alone. And when you keep on walking down that path that leads more and more into life, and that is by turning loose that which has captured your mind, that which you have found yourself so committed to, that benefits you no kind of way, but you keep hanging on. Now you can see a path that leads straight to beautiful light. You understand the way of life. You understand the beauty and how to get there. But you can't make anybody do anything, and it is required that the people do it. But that doesn't hold the one back that can see. They always walk according to the light that they get. And if they don't walk according to that light, either they have somewhere one reason or another for not doing it. But that's the measure of faith. That's the measure of faith. And all I can say to this, ladies and gentlemen, is even in that scenario, God has time. Nothing but time. But do you have time? Do you have time before you destroy one another? Do you have time before you let someone destroy you as they seek to praise themselves as being gods and reducing the population of not just America, but the population of the world? Is it a true fact that there are plans to devalue the dollar in such a way that there will be a run on banks, and all of these things and efforts that they pursue will not satisfy the people according to the way their minds have been adjusted to deal with life? Can it be understood that at a time like this we can prepare ourselves, knowing that they are telling us every day that this is going to happen? We can prepare ourselves by coming up with a strategy so this, whatever act they pursue, will not affect us. And how do you do that? If and when an action like that comes about, it is because the enemy of humankind is trying to sabotage God's way of life for their own benefit. It is the responsibility of every individual on the face of the earth to stand up for what's right. And what does that basically mean? That basically means that we the people who command the factories, who command the fields, who command the lakes, who command the ships, who command the planes, we the people who do these things already, we continue doing that which we have been given to do. We don't need no money to do it. The reason that we do it is because it renders a service, it renders a benefit to people, to humankind, and we keep that ball rolling, and money will not keep us from going. Gas will still be there. Everything that we have always used will still be there, and we will be using it to continue to do that which benefits the humankind, so that their dreams can be met, and they can understand that there is a God that is not selfish, a God that is real, a God that says, come on, children, I want you to have the world. And he knows that they know that it's all God. Hey, so, sometimes it has to be like that. Sometimes it has to be like that. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye.